welcome back to Race Recap. My name is Jackson. This past weekend, we had the Truck Series and the Cup Series racing at the short track of Richmond. So the Truck Series ran 250 laps at Richmond, and I just want to say before we start out, I have never seen more drivers mad at each other than in this truck race. And it's a short track, so I did expect that, but not at this short track of Richmond. And I'll explain more detail when we get to those anger moments later. So the first caution of the race was the Stage 1 winner of Grant Enfinger. The second caution was anger moment number 1. Haley Deegan in the 1 truck slid up into the side of the 12 of Tate Fogelman, sending the 12 of Fogelman into the outside wall hard, ending his day right then and there. And he expressed his displeasure before going into the ambulance to Haley Deegan with a few symbols I will not repeat. The third caution was brought out when the 10 truck of Jennifer Jo Cobb spun. The fourth caution was the Stage 2 winner of John Hunter Nemechek. The fifth caution was when the 19 of Derek Kraus blew a tire and spun. The sixth caution was when the 23 of Chase Purdy spun and backed it into the wall hard. He found out the hard way that 4 wide does not work at a short track. The seventh caution was when Jennifer Jo Cobb spun off the bumper of the 6 of Norm Benning, and that's anger moment number 2. The eighth caution. Jennifer Jo Cobb was not too happy with Norm after that 7th caution, so she sort of just drove right into the back woman on the front straightaway and took herself out of the day with her, spinning them both around. The 9th caution was when the 41 of Dawson Cram spun. The 10th caution was when the 9 of Cody Roball spun. He ended his day later on coming in and backing into the wall hard. And the 11th and final caution was when the 02 of Chris Wright spun and hit the inside wall very hard. And the checkers in this race went to the 4 of John Hunter Nemechek. The top 10 in this race were John Hunter Nemechek, Kyle Busch, Tyler Ankrum, Chandler Smith, Johnny Sauter, Todd Gilliland, Ben Rhodes, Grant Enfinger, Sam Mayer, and Austin Hill rounded out the top 10. DNFs in this race, not too many. Chris Wright was out for the accident, so was Cody Roball. Brett Moffitt had a handling problem. Jennifer Jo Cobb was out for the damaged vehicle policy. Tate Fogelman was out for the accident, and Ryan Truex ended his day early in the Nice Motorsports number 40 after a rear gear problem. Now the Cup Series, very uneventful race as you can see here, ran 400 laps at Richmond. The first caution was the competition caution. The second caution was the Stage 1 winner of Denny Hamlin. The third caution was when the 6 of Ryan Newman spun. The fourth caution was the Stage 2 winner of Denny Hamlin, swept the both stages. And the fifth and final caution was when the 4 of Kevin Harvick spun, backing it into the wall hard, sending the Cup race to a late race finish. Denny Hamlin had it in the bag, but Alex Bowman the showman came in and snuck it away from him, getting his first win of the season. And the top 10 in this race were Alex Bowman, Denny Hamlin, Joey Logano, Christopher Bell, Martin Truex Jr., Eric Almirola, William Byron, Kyle Busch, Matt DiBenedetto, great finish for him, and Austin Dillon rounded out the top 10. Only DNF in this race, Justin Haley did not complete 1 lap before he had an engine problem. Well, that's all for Race Recap. Come join us next weekend when the Xfinity Series and the Cup Series races at the fastest track in the world, Talladega.